and Coetzee. During the meeting, Mr. Mandela was informed of the government's decision regarding his release. We would all like Mr. Mandela's release to take place in a dignified and orderly manner. To attain this, government officials are at the moment involved in discussions with parties concerned in order to afford them the opportunity to make suitable arrangements. Two issues were also raised during the discussions between me and Mr. Mandela.
VMC Planet Radio. Traffic.
Yeah, so near the Pretoria side, there is roadwork in the N1 southbound. Roadworks after the ramp from Flying Saucer interchange. And then moving on in Oliversfontein, there is roadwork in the R21 northbound. Roadworks, and this is after the ramp from Oliversfontein. And then moving down into Four Ways, there is an incident which is caused by a stationary vehicle. And this is after the ramp from William Nicol. So yeah, do look out for that. And then at Benoni, there is an incident in the N12 westbound. The incident is caused by a multi-vehicle crash. And this is after the ramp from Putfontein Road rather. And yeah, otherwise do look out for that. Heading into Johannesburg, just look out for the roadwork that is causing a congestion in the N3 northbound. Yeah, otherwise that was traffic. The next update will be in the next hour.
Traffic.
It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
And on sports today, a bowling greets James Anderson and Stuart Broad reached another cricket milestone on Friday to strengthen England's grip on day 2 of the first test against New Zealand in Mount Maunganui. Broad dismissed Neil Wagner for a belligerent 27 before Ollie Robinson trapped Darrell without scoring as the Black Caps laboured to 138 to 5 at tea in the day-night test at the Bay Oval. Opener Devon Conway was unbeaten on 72 and Tom Blunder was 21, not out as the home side tried to establish a fourth hold, having resumed at 37-3 after England dominated day 1 with a rapid fire 325-325-9 declared. Broad's dismissal of Wagner ended a compelling duel between the pair and created another notable entry in the cricket archives for the veteran England seamer and his long-time new ball partner Anderson. The pair have now taken a 1,000 test wickets in the 133 tests they have played together, dating back to 16 years. Australian opening batters Beth Mooney and Alyssa Haley took the defending champions to a dominant 10-wicket women's T20 World Cup win against Sri Lanka at St. George's Park in Gqeberha on Thursday. Sri Lanka were restricted to 112 for 8 after being sent in to bat in overcast conditions. It never looked nearly enough on as Mooney, with 56 not out and 54 not out, scored freely from the start of the Australian innings. Grace Harris and Megan Schwartz were mainly responsible for Sri Lanka's moderate batting performance. Although all Australia's bowlers were economical on a slow pitch, Harris ran from mid-on and took a spectacular diving catch of Ellis Perry to end an aggressive inning by Sri Lanka captain Amari to effect Australia's first breakthrough with a total on 30. Sri Lanka scored 50 in the first 7 overs but became becalmed against Australia's slow bowlers. And lastly, will Man United become football's latest Gulf-backed project? Prospective now owners of the Manchester United have until Friday to reveal the interest in buying one of the world's biggest clubs, with the British press reporting a bid from Qatar, which, if successful, will send shockwaves through European football. United current American owners, the Glazer family, opened the door to fresh investment in the England Giants in November, either in the form of a minority stake or full takeover. And that's all for our sports update at this half hour. Stay tuned for the next update at 8:30.
It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
Yeah. We are back at it. It is 0736. You're still tuned on to VMC Planet Radio on the app. Don't forget to go on our, on your Play Store and just type VMC Planet Radio, and then we'll install our app. That's where you're going to listen to us freely and flexibly. I promised you that we're going to be talking to our sponsors today. Remember that VMC Planet Radio is still running the competition. The Valentine's competition, where you can post a picture of you and your partner, and then tag us on VMC Planet Radio, and then tag us also on VMC Chat Corner. You can post you have to post a picture of you and your partner, and then the picture that gets more shares actually stands a chance to win a face beat. Firstly, I'm going to start with the face beat, because we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking to Lira right now about this face beat and what's going to be happening during that time. Yeah. So, actually, but we have Ulira on the line, and she's going to be telling us more about that. Hi, Lira.
Wait.
Can you just hold on a little bit?
Sky 2 minutes.
Technical issues. Hi,
Lyra.
Hello. Hi. Can you hear us? Hey. Guys. Hello. Can you hear us?
This is not awkward.
Hi, Lyra. Can you hear us now? Oh my gosh. Yeah, ne. Every day, it's on. You know what? But let us continue now. We'll just get back, and then we'll call her back and see how it works. For now, let's continue to our Blitz Bulletin. We are still going to make sure that we call her back and then ask her the few questions that we want to know. But for now, let us move on to our Blitz Bulletin. As I said, AKA as parents, actually, which is so nice. I'm like, I wish my parents were like that. But anyways, so Keenan, aka Fobi's latest album, will be dropping next week. His family has decided to go ahead with the release of the Mass Country as planned. Okay. Do you know there's a song called Prada? Yeah. From the thingy. I love it so much. And then I saw people in the morning posting a company.
Company?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. It's probably new.
Obviously, you've never heard of it. It's from the album.
Okay, sorry, Mamcy. Mara, Steve.
So I'm like, I want to hear this. So, but then AKA first announced the album in January via his social media account. Yeah. His collaborators say he worked extremely hard over the last 2 years to produce it. The Forbes family say they are honoring his legacy by choosing to continue with the release. Amazing. Okay. But AKA was gunned down in Durban, as we know, last Friday while leaving a restaurant on Florida Road. His death a rock to the music fraternity and the country. Like, at this point, we are dead. Like, we are dead with him at this point. We are dead. But speaking about AKA also, the family of AKA's fiancé, Anele Tembe, is urging Africans to stop it. It's not us. Stop saying we're the people that actually were in part of the shooting. You understand? It's not us. What do we have to do with that?
I get it.
Like, why? So they say stop suggesting that we are involved in the rapper's killing. In a statement, Utembe's father said, Utembe's father Moses says that these allegations are untrue and they lack substances. He says the family will never be involved in an act of this nature. And Utembe died in 2021 after failing last year. After falling from the 10th floor of a hotel in Cape Town. The National Prosecuting Authority took a decision not to prosecute in that case. Anele Tembe's father says the allegations seen on social media are cruel, libelous, and have caused emotional harm. He was murdered, as we know, in Durban last Friday. Yeah. It's very sad to be speculating.
Yes. Mlume English, mlume.
Speculating.
Yeah, I get you.
Can you help? Like, what's wrong?
Speculating
that they did it. It's very weird to be now thinking that
it reminds me of a video yaga Somizi. Yeah. Well, a fan went up to their mom. They're like, "Mama, Somizi ushonile." And
Yeah.
then the mom's like, what? Because she's such a fan of Usomi Zaba. And then immediately she got to her own conclusions. Like, maybe bulalo ban phela abantu bayamloya. Like I feel like as a people we get to conclusion quick fast, yabo.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mara ke, yeah, moving on.
Moving on.
Indaba eziphume this morning, the University of the Western Cape
Yeah.
has given returning students a green light to register for the new academic year.
Now?
Yebu.
Like now.
Now.
Like it's not closed for this year, not next year, right?
Yeah, it's for the new academic year. I'm assuming this
actually
one.
Going there. Bye.
I'm so happy.
I always wanted to study performance in Cape Town.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, but you know, schooling in Cape Town is fun because like schooling from home, far from home, is
Yeah.
fun because you get to like experience a lot of things, like being on an airplane
For some
by
reason.
mistake. You understand
Uh.
that you are being on an airplane by mistake. Okay, not by mistake, but like you're not supposed to, but you are.
Okay.
You were not going to Cape Town, right? But because now you go to school, you
I-
are forced to do it.
Now I don't want to go to Cape Town for
Yeah.
school purposes.
Just want to.
I want to go there for me because
Yeah.
I tend to associate maybe it's because of the stories that I read on online and stuff.
Yeah.
But I tend to associate schooling life with
Yes.
racism in that province.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot that happens.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
But moving on. However, university le iti ukuthi there must be a clear agreement nama students laba affected academic exclusion due to ama school fees that are unpaid. Yeah.
Alright.
And the university has given abantu abangarejistanga, so ama students angarejistanga
Yo,
a grace
amazing.
period up until Thursday. And yeah, but it said it would now deal nama individual circumstances moving forward. Yebo.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Ah, no, I want to go to Cape Town.
So yeah, I'm a student representative council. Well, a president yakhona uMandla onke notwa yeah,
And you're a Xhosa.
notwaya. And now there's a certain pronunciation with the ty. Yeah. So yeah, the president at the that the institution had not met with the
Yeah.
students about their registration challenges.
Yes.
And he is quoted that the way forward is that we are going to continue with the mass demonstration as the university is not willing to come to the party in so far as addressing some of the challenges
Yeah.
that some of the students at the UWC are
Yeah.
facing.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, the SRC president also added ukuthi ama first year students laba bafunding in National Student Financial Aid Scheme, otherwise known as NSFAS, had been prevented from go register due to isystem ya NSFAS. Yeah, which caused some delays, and yeah, so that's the situation.
That's the situation. All right, but let us go back to our sponsor. Let us try calling her back because really we want to hear what's going on. Like, there's no way we can leave this in just like, you know.
Yeah,
But
bro.
let us call her back. Ribona Horus Kipani. You want? Okay. There's hope in life right now.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Lira. Hi. Oh my gosh, is this happening
Hello?
again? Hi.
Hi. Unjani?
She took on yours.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello. We can't. We. I don't think you can hear us. Can you hear us?
Because we can
Now
hear.
I can hear you.
Okay. So we're going to like link you in right now, and I mean cue you in right now, ne? So I don't know because we can't hear you. When there's something wrong happening, but we can't hear you. Can you hear
Yeah,
us?
and we on air as we speak.
Are we breaking?
Ish.
Hi. Okay. It's a difficult one. This one. Okay. I think we'll just call her back maybe later on because for now it's literally not working.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just go into a music interlude, whichever Hanyani, and then we'll check out what's going on with
I feel-
what's happening that side by Glam by Lira. Sharp.
This is that song, that AKA song called Company, by the way.
Oh, I hope it's not.
I mean, angiyayivumi. Ay.
Uyayivuma?
Angiyayivumi.
Mina angimamelanga kahle yabona.
Man, there's way, like, do you know how, as I was listening, ne?
Yeah.
A part of me felt sad. I'm like, man, this is probably like one of the last songs you're gonna hear.
That's the reason.
Number one. And number two, he said, rest in peace to DJ Somebody.
Wow.
Like, imagine.
No.
Oh.
Ah. This life is not life.
Man.
Make sure. Anyways, it is 10 to 8 o'clock right now, and you are still streaming live on VMC Planet Radio.
Yes.
Good morning to the platinum people. If you have just tuned in, please don't worry, you haven't missed on a lot yet. We were just blitzing and going through our top stories. Also, we wanted to have a little mini interview with Lyra, the face beat girl who's going to be face beating our winners this Saturday. But whatever you do in life, don't go live in a basement, because the network was just tripping on us. The network was.
I was wondering where this was going. I was wondering, like, don't live on the basement.
Yeah, don't, because the network was on our necks.
Yeah,
Let's continue with our last top stories in our Blitz Bulletin. And our last one is that.
Also President Cyril Ramaphosa has moved to clarify the country's energy path. So I'd say that it was not true that the government would be abandoning the coal-fired sources. But responding to my debate in the State of the Nation debate on Izolo. So the president moved to clarify the country's energy path. Basically, coal has provided 80% of the country's energy needs, and the government Benganama plan to exclude it from the future energy mix. So he is quoted that we've just built 2 mega power stations, Kusile and Medupi, that generates some 8,000 megawatts at great cost, and there is just no way we are going to shut down those stations. We're gonna shut those stations down. That's what Ramaphosa apinde ati the new minister of electricity will be solely be seized with ending power cuts, and not with Ngamametha Wamapolisi Wakona or the restructuring of ESCOM. So that's the vibe, that's the chat.
That's wild. Mara Cyril. Cyril. It's fine. But speaking about energy still, in the Western Cape, that's why I want to go in school there. In the Western Cape, 1 billion rand will be set aside to shield Western Cape's residents from rolling a blackout. Imagine. Like, do you understand this? You don't understand this. We're not going to be having load shedding if you live in Western Cape. What? What?
I envied them long ago.
Okay. Well, according to the Western Cape Premier Alan Winder, he says highly skilled personnel are being roped into to ensure that the province is energy resilient, right? In his State of the Province address, Owen says that the Western Cape is taking ever increasing steps to move away from relying solely on ESCOM's unreliable electricity supply. In life, just make sure that you achieve, so that you have the finance to help you with things that we're complaining about right now.
That's all we live for.
That's all we live for. So he said that all of our data shows that the biggest issue facing citizens right now it is that it is not a provincial job or provincial competency, right? So energy is supposed to be given by the national government, but in this province we're now going to step into that space.
Yeah, man, I envy them so much.
I envy them also.
I really do. You know why I also envy them? Today, Mamcy. Like, we never had electricity for like 2 nights ago. And this all apparently they were striking, rioting towards the power station. And but no wonder I'm up power trips, Lana, because the area is wet and the cables are exposed.
They're exposed to the rain. The water. So who do you think is? Who do you think? Ulona. Alan is from which party?
Well, Alan.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I feel like he's maybe from the DA or something. The DA likes to do something like in the their form.
Oh.
They don't like talk to ANC and be like, hey Joe, you know,
Yeah.
don't do it, you know.
And
That's nje.
someone told me this. I'm not sure how correct this person is.
Yeah.
Told me that this whole initiative, yoguti bazoba, like they're gonna combat load shedding in that province, Western Cape. Yeah, apparently it was a DA initiative.
I knew it.
Yeah,
It sounds like a DA initiative.
Yeah.
They just want to, like, it's just like we're at work.
Yeah.
And one of the other ones to impress the boss.
Yeah, boo.
Like you just like, hi boo. Like you just like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but otherwise the time is 4 minutes to 8.
Yeah.
If you got to tune in up, amisanga nikusepaya besanga top stories. Going back to the University of Western Cape, ukuthi banka time grace period ukuthi ne reapply if ever bone
That
ngxaki.
is the exciting moment.
And then
yeah, and then we were talking about Western Cape. Western Cape is saying bye bye to the blackouts. So maybe we'll all go live there. And also, AKA's album will be released next week, which is amazing. We can't wait.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I really
also.
can't.
I just want to listen to it. I love Prada so much. But as we say, as I said, we had a network on our throats. Ulira is going to be talking to us later on in about 4 o'clock. So just make sure that you stay tuned, so that if you are going to be the winner tomorrow, then you're going to meet Lira.
Yeah.
For now, let us go.
Otherwise,
man.
Songena Gui history in the next hour.
Yes.
Local and international. Yeah, so locally, locally actually.
Yes.
So I'm a bad. So a South African cricketer AB de Villiers is born, and then Patricia, ne?
Yes.
Yeah, Patricia DeLille. Mara, she's born in Bedford West.
Yeah.
And then there was a soccer match that took place between Lorenco Marquis Club, the Desperative and Durban City Football Club is called off because of a rule against colored players.
Interesting. You know, when you like saying those words, I'm like, I can't even say schoa because it's not schoa.
Yeah, this one sounds Spanish now.
Yes,
and for some reason when I said it, I felt like this Portuguese are proud of me right now. I felt like I killed it.
You killed it.
Yeah, that's how I felt. But had it been Afrikaans, I would have felt like I butchered it. Like crazy, you know?
Yeah, no.
Marage, I see Jampe.
Jaiva today. Okay, it's okay.
Okay.
Oh wow. That's Mosquito, known for the TikTok videos that we see on TikTok.
Yeah,
Mosquito kills me all the time. Every day. I didn't think Mosquito would be someone who would be a TikToker and like create content. It's just like,
and I feel like he loves it. Yes,
and he loves it because when we say something, he doesn't even more. Mosquito. Hi, dude. Wow.
Yeah, man. Otherwise, the time is 8:07. We just entered a new hour, and Sizongena with continental history as well as international history. Yeah, man.
Yes. So today in history is that, as Uzuko said, South African cricket AB de Villiers is born. Oh, that is so cute. In 1984, right?
Yeah.
So Abraham Benjamin de Villiers is a South African cricketer of note. In 2011, he succeeded Graeme Smith and became captain of South Africa. South African one-day international team. He is a right-handed batsman with a right-arm medium batting style. With 278, de Villiers holds the second highest individual score by a South African in an innings. He is also regarded as one of the best fielders in international cricket. In 2012, he reached the top of the test batting rankings, and the following year, he reached the top of the both test and the ODI rankings, making him only the 9th batsman in history to do so.
Crazy.
Amazing.
Nah.
Yo.
And I've never watched cricket. Yes, as a.
You should watch. You should watch cricket. It's calm.
I tried because there was a phase where I actually loved. I loved playing cricket. I just needed to watch
To
it.
watch it.
Yeah. So when I watch, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
man, it's too. I'm not drama, man.
It doesn't have like it's the best. Okay, according to me, it's the best like a sports ever. Like it's so calm. Even like watching it live is the best. Not more TV. Watch it live.
I've never had the chance to
Yo,
watch it live.
you sit there like it's picnic vibes. You
Yeah.
sit there and then you watch. It is so nice. The cricket is the best.
Would
No
you
drama.
think? Would you think? Because like apparently, I get you have how the cricket field is.
Yeah,
There's like I forgot what they call it, boundaries.
yeah.
So if it goes,
For the baseball, not the baseball, the cricket ball to
yeah,
not pass. Yeah,
well to pass. If it passes, like clean without bouncing anyway, it's a 6, right?
Mhm.
If it bounces just before it gets to the boundaries, it's a
Yes.
4.
Yes.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, what if like
Yes. What if
yeah, what if like do you think you're able to catch one? Like if it was a 6 and you're obviously in the
me?
yeah.
Why are you asking me?
And have you felt the cricket like a cricket ball before?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
Very
like,
hard.
yeah.
I know.
Like do you think like
It's so cool because they like slide. Oh, that one is the part is nice when they slide.
yeah.
Yo, I wish I could do that. But I think if I was trained
Yeah.
and I did cricket, I would catch it. But me knowing about
You're running away.
like knowing, oh, if I'm the audience, that's what you
Yeah,
mean.
you're in the crowd, yeah.
Yes,
And
I'll
it's coming
catch-
to you.
Woo! No, I won't do that.
You wouldn't.
My hands.
Yeah.
My hands are so tiny.
I mean, I feel like my pride would be like, Ndana, if you run away here, dog, in front of all these people,
Yeah.
they're probably gonna judge you, dog.
You
So you best catch this one.
Okay, it's fine. You know what?
Yeah.
Next time when I go to a live show, I mean a live soccer. Why kids into soccer? Eish. When I go to a live game,
Yeah.
I will go with the gloves. Yeah, I can't know. Now you're asking me other things that I didn't even think of.
The way I expected the next time you go to a live game, you'll go with me. Like you just said
Oh.
gloves, like you went astray.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I'll go
man.
with you, bro. Don't worry.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Mara, yeah, in 1979, in international history, on this day, there was in China invades Vietnam, rather.
Yes.
So, in response to Vietnamese invasion of Cambodia, China launches an invasion of Vietnam. So, tensions between Vietnam and China increased dramatically after the end of the Vietnam War, which was dated in 1975.
I don't understand why why do we fight in the olden days? Like, what was going on?
I feel like it's exactly what's happening with Russia and Ukraine. I feel like it's a human thing. And as much as it's not in our history books, I feel like Nazi as Africans we would invade each other's territory and fight against each other. Like
territory. It's territory.
it's
That's
territory,
that's
it's money, it's power, it's greed. You know, I felt like I was advertising a soapy there. It's territory, money,
power.
it's power, greed, lies. I feel it. Yeah. So yeah, attempting to expand its influence, Vietnam established a military presence in Laos, strengthened by ties with China's rival, the Soviet Union, and topped the Cambodian regime of Pol Pot in 1979.
Mm-hmm.
And-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
and just after a month later, Chinese forces were invaded but were repulsed in 9 days of bloody and bitter fighting. So tension between China and Vietnam remained high throughout about 10 years or so, and much of Vietnam's scarce resources were allocated to protecting its border with China and its interest in Cambodia.
You know, the only problem that I have with China is that I feel like they've been fighting with a lot of people. Remember when there was an atomic bomb that happened and it happened in China?
Those said the what
Hiroshima.
yeah, and the other one.
Yeah, something, Hara something.
I think the bomb was launched by USA.
Is it not France? France is the
I
one
don't
that
know.
is like, who busy? France.
France.
had the atomic bombs. China's atomic bomb.
Yeah.
2021. There's a bomb in 2021.
Aye. I forgot all this knowledge.
But I feel like it was actually fired by France. Literally. I feel like it was France.
You think it was
Yeah.
France?
Yeah. Yo, China's atomic bomb in Hiroshima.
Hiroshima.
Yeah.
That's the Chinese I'm looking for.
Maybe right, Hiroshima. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, apparently
it happened back in 1954.
Yeah, 1954. So it's the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki were the detonation of 2 atomic bombs over the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So it wasn't China, it was Japan.
Oh, it was Japan.
Yeah, it was Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, now I wanna... Yeah, but and it's US.
And it is the US.
Yeah, the US nuked the Japanese.
Oh, shame. US alone, it's always in a fight.
Yeah, and so I feel like sometimes buyers ngena. Like they are not needed. My buyers ngena.
Imagine if we were to fight with USA.
Who do you think would win?
USA. Would you think we will win?
Who do you think? Which country in Africa do you think has the strongest military base?
Congo.
Congo.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Or maybe Ethiopia.
Oh.
Why Ethiopia?
Do you know, I thought you'd fetch countries that are financially late, yes.
You know,
like, so I'm asking why.
Oh, you know, I'm fetching the countries that are not financially whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like with them, they make sure that their forces are stronger because they know what they lack.
Okay.
So if someone were to do something, they are more stronger in that part. That's why I'm like Congo.
But training, because like I feel like as much as people from Congo, I almost said Congolese, and then like now I started wondering, is that even a word? Yeah, people from Congo.
Yeah.
As much as they big, they're like, they so big.
Yes.
But I feel like what sums up like a ranking of strongest to weakest military base, it's the people you have, number one. The resources, the training, like hipamu and stuff. And yeah, it goes back to even machinery, because even some countries now are even by like they have robots too as part of their military, like crazy. So yeah, that's what sums up.
Imagine if an atomic bomb hit South Africa. Do you think
it can threaten the nigga?
That's what happy our country is small. Wait, it will hit the ocean. Like,
yeah.
I'm so...
Hi, Magami, I'm ready.
You are ready?
I'm ready.
For what? Okay. And then in our other history is that... do you want us to go into music and to do it first? Because I see that you...
Yeah, it's a Shama
Okay, sure. Let's go.
I'm ready.
What you are about to experience is power of streaming radio.
Opening address to Parliament, I am now in a position to announce that Mr. Nelson Mandela will be released at the Victor Verster prison on Sunday, the 11th of February, at about 3 p.m. Yesterday evening, I met with Mr. Mandela in Cape Town, together with Ministers Viljoen and Coetzee. During the meeting, Mr. Mandela was informed of the government's decision regarding his release. We would all like Mr. Mandela's release to take place in a dignified and orderly manner. To attain this, government officials are at the moment involved in discussions with parties concerned in order to afford them the opportunity to make suitable arrangements. 2 issues were also raised during the discussions
I've been
between
looking
me and Mr. Mandela.
for a lover, a connection.
Sizobona phambili. The chat is
Yes.
we just played a Valentine's Day song that's like nguse Perisi mina now sifana nolwimi namathi, like I see your face there, Mara. It's such a love poem, that thing. Like
you know the song.
Yeah, you don't know the song?
Ithini? Iyo awe tina sobabili. Is it the one?
I think it's in the
See,
original.
yo, Mati,
This
know
is
me.
sample from
Yeah,
that.
the original one it says
Yeah.
the Mati one.
The Mati.
Yeah, like the Mati line.
Ish, I forgot.
me.
You'd have to play it for me to.
Iyo awe tina.
It's not that one.
It's not this one.
Ish, and you can't play it again.
How can you forget the
Somehow
song?
I
like
mean,
that?
announced Fana Namati no I forgot. I think it's
I'm
a
gonna
verse.
remember it, eh? I'm gonna remember it.
Yeah,
I am literally gonna remember it.
I feel
But
it.
anyways, you're still tuned on to VMC Planet Radio. It is 0829. Jose, it's just a few minutes, just 1 minute until Rishapa happens the 8, and then we're gonna come through to you with the traffic and the sports. But let us go into it because Nakoya shesha sharp.
Firi.
Traffic.
Yeah, otherwise in Johannesburg South, there is an incident in the N12 eastbound, and this is caused by a stationary vehicle just after the ramp from Deep Kloof and the ramp from the N1 SB as well as the Renshaw. Yeah, so do look out for that one. Basically, otherwise, in the same area at Johannesburg, there's an incident in the N3 northbound, and this is caused by a stationary vehicle. So yeah, do avoid that road, ladies and gentlemen. And then otherwise, in Olifantsfontein, there is roadwork in the R21 northbound, and the roadworks is after the ramp from Olifantsfontein. Yeah. And then in Pretoria, there is roadwork in the N1 southbound, and this is causing congestion. And this is located just after the ramp from the Flying Saucer interchange. Yeah, otherwise, that's it on your traffic. The next traffic update will be on Branch Breeze.
Traffic.
It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
Alrighty, today is a match day and tomorrow is a match day. It's actually a weekend match day. And so we are in the Johannesburg Stadium and our trainees are going to be playing tomorrow, which is the only Sekhukhune United. The people that we watch in the eyes all the time, we can see Wuti. But anyways, they are playing tomorrow and they will be playing with Richards Bay at 5:30. There's also a match today as Orlando Pirates will be playing with Maritzburg United at 7:30. And tomorrow again we have Royal AM with Super Sport at 3:30, and then have Amazulu and TX Galaxy at 8 p.m. Mamelodi Sundown is still at number 1 with 55 points and with no draw and no nil, but all wins. And then we have Super Sport at number 2 with 32 points, with one win and 2 nils and two losers. And then we have A Richards Bay at number 3 coming to us with 31 points. Stay tuned for our next sports updates tomorrow on the Smash a Breakfast.
It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
Yeah, otherwise, the next segment is the Platinum Classics, and this one is a dedication to Kabza Nomapurisa, otherwise known as the Scorpion Kings. I feel
The classics from before before Corona. Before Corona, you understand? Before
Mara
Corona.
Transfan was after.
Okay.
Yeah. La.
You should have played like the
La.
last one.
For real.
Last. Now everybody get a cha breakfast.
Chayo.
You see?
I feel I get you. I
But
get
anyways,
you.
that was Platinum Classics on
Yeah.
this Friday. Uzuko Atiazin, Galiama Scorpion King. They don't want
I want nothing else.
nothing else.
Ngeke
Yeah. It is 8 o'clock. It is 9 minutes to 9 o'clock. And probably you're awake right now. I know maybe you also like on your way to work. It's a Friday. You can't wait for Nakoya Chaisa because Guzo Enzani.
Because
Guzo wild
pants.
Yeah, but yeah, we have our please link this one.
How?
Yeah.
For real.
Yes.
So we clear here.
Yes.
Okay, I feel.
We are.
We are.
Oh, you still want to talk about the history?
history is important so
Cool.
that it
Let's
doesn't
go
repeat
then.
itself. Abo?
Let's go.
I feel.
Let's go.
Yeah. I feel it. So on this day, in continental history, back in 1962, right?
Yes.
There was a soccer match between two clubs, namely Lorenzo Marquez as well as the Durban City Football Club. So yeah, this match between these clubs, one in Puma Mozambique, the other one in Puma at Durban, of course, South Africa, was called off. So the Mozambican team, the Mozambican newspaper rather, reported Uguti. This is because no colored players bebavunyelwe ukuthi badlale during the game there. And according to our reports, Cape Times, the teams member themselves but decided Uguti I never badlale like the game. And then a message was received from Durban a night prior to kickoff. But the manager of Durban City, igama lakhe Norman Elliott, apparently is quoted at the Portuguese East Africa government had refused the team permission to travel unless they could take a colored player with them. Yeah, so I'm quoted writing. And it is apparent Uguti here that the issue of the Portuguese team, including the colored players, was raised by South African government.
Yeah.
And apparently this has always been a condition set by abantu basemzansi, specifically government yakhona, for any foreign team touring in South Africa across all sporting codes. So I'm a Portuguese East Africa government one, like many others, but had say it decision to cancel the Desportivos tour of South Africa on account of our colored players not being allowed to take part.
You know, when you said you were done here, I was like already ready for the weekend. Do you understand? Like I'm ready to jive. You understand?
Okay.
But anyways, also an hour today in history again. In 2017, soldiers died from a gas leak at the naval base in Durban, which is like now.
Okay.
You understand? Now.
Hey.
2017.
Okay.
On the 17th of February 2017, 6 people were killed and more than a dozen injured at the Salisbury Island Naval Base in Durban. 3 of the 6 people involved were South African National Defence Force, which is the SANDF soldiers, while the other 3 were part of a team contracted to do work at the naval base.
Okay.
This is painful. The accident was as a result of an unexpected gas leak. The man had reportedly been underground and working in a partially flooded shaft inside a neglected building at the naval base when the gas leak occurred.
Yeah, man. Otherwise,
Like, what do you do when a gas thing like just leaks? You know, what do you do? Like,
I don't think there's anything.
and is anything like, is it painful also?
I don't know.
wonder, eh?
I have no idea.
Oh, you just breathe in normal air and then.
Cause I remember my mom keeps on telling me about this situation, and she gets surprised every time I can't remember. Cause at the angazi, there was something maybe she saw or whatever back when they believed in ancestors and stuff like that. So Baba she saw something, and the smell was all over the house on top. So she had to sleep while Isha writing. And then she got up from her slumber. Ish, did I use that word?
Yeah.
My gosh. Yeah, she got up from her slumber, and then she went to the toilet to do whatever she was doing in the toilet. And then so she's gonna get back up, and then she just collapsed. And you know, before you die, you're gonna have to take a dump and pee. Like it's like you won't die clean. Like, do you know that, right?
So the body makes sure that you go and dump and pee.
No, like when you die, your body lets go of everything.
Yeah.
So chances are you're gonna pee yourself. You're gonna dump
like
yourself.
when you slaughter the poor cows.
Yeah.
And then it
Yeah.
bursts out with its feces.
Yeah. So my mom was gonna do such in the toilet and stuff. So to only find out and stuff like that. And but they had to drag her outside. And I if they clapped it or what. Mara, there's
I don't understand. Your mom.
yeah.
Wait. Your mom went to the bathroom
Yeah.
to release stuff.
Yeah.
Why? What do you mean when you saying, when your body does that?
No, I get that we're talking about gas leak.
Yeah.
the gas is the whatever they were burning in the
Yes,
house.
yes.
It was suffocating her
Yeah.
to a point she almost died.
Oh.
So yeah, now she thought it's a normal like her body's reacting to a normal thing of as in your toilet.
Oh,
Can't
no,
deny, she's going to
okay.
die.
She's going to die. Okay. I
Yeah.
wanted to see that, but I was like, let me not. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fee.
Ha!
Mara, the time is 2 minutes before 9. Kuzongena a mix in a couple of minutes
Yeah.
before Sivale. Let's tell them what we went to. What we Yo.
We went to the Blitz Bulletin and we had our top stories.
Yeah.
That's where we were at, and we came through to you with AKA RT. AKA's family says that they're going to be releasing his album next week, and Anna Tempe's family are saying that they had nothing to do with AKA's death, and please stop suggesting that we did it, and we did not do it. After that, we were praising Western Cape because Western Cape is on the way to not having a black house. Do you understand? So let
Yeah.
us all go there and live there. And then we came through to you with our history.
Yeah, in history,
Yeah.
this about the Vietnam and China tension that happened a
China
couple
tension, yes.
years ago,
Mhm.
and then Savile Sakuluma Hiroshima and Nagasaki, like
Japan stuff.
yeah, and then Sakuluma about the Durban city versus the Mozambican team known as the Lorenco Maquis. Hopefully, I pronounced that properly. Uguti how the game did not take place in Ngoba. There wasn't anybody with pigment within the
But we obviously we never forgotten you with the sports and traffic updates, because we want you to be walking and driving freely through these streets. You know,
I feel
we are for the streets.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I'm
right
sorry.
about now,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to go into the mix. It's a Friday,
Yeah.
and I think it's a goodbye to us. Is it a goodbye? Or we're gonna be
Not really.
Not really.
We have to know more about the DJ after the mix, I get.
Meh? Okay.
Yeah, away.
It's my man.
I feel
Oh.
sharp. That's me. Otherwise the time is
That was
9
Zuko's favorite
o'clock.
song, guys.
I should play it by mistake.
Ampuri yenza.
I feel
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Mara, yeah.